Hello world, this is Titus Baxter, your brother in all things Blue Orange, and today we're going to be talking about 3 players that I think are primed for a breakout season this year on FC Cincinnati. But before we talk about that, we should talk about what's going on in Cincinnati right now. First of all, there's a snowstorm going on outside that's supposed to last another 12 hours or so everyone please be careful out on the roads. UC Bearcats football season just ended. I'm talking American football. They went 13-0 before falling to Alabama. Had a fantastic season. Also, of course, Cincinnati Bengals are going to be playing in the Super Bowl in about a week or so. And I see no reason why we can't take it all. So right now it's a good time to be a Cincinnati fan, and we have some great things going on at the moment. Speaking of the Bengals, the YouTube algorithm just let me know that the more likes this video gets, the higher the chances of the Cincinnati Bengals winning the championship. So you do with that what you will, but please like and subscribe if you do enjoy the content. But outside of that, FC Cincinnati has a brand new coaching staff, and we have a lot to look forward to. Not a whole lot of players incoming as of yet, but it should be a fantastic season, or at least one where we start to right the ship and hopefully not compete for a wooden spoon this year. All right, so let's jump into it. Player number 1, Brandon Vasquez. There was a lot of time last year whenever Brandon would come in and I would roll my eyes because he just didn't seem to have much effect on the game. But 3 out of the last 5 games this past year, he scored a goal 3 games in a row. And they weren't just willy-nilly silly goals. They were actually fantastic goals. And he really showed his attacking prowess, and it gave us a little bit to look forward to if he continues with that form. The second were that they were versatile goals. So whereas Brenner, for instance, had 8 goals, but they were all right-footed goals within the box, Brandon Vasquez actually had 1 left-foot goal, 2 right-footed goals, and 1 headed goal. So if he keeps up just that type of versatility, I think that he can add a lot to our attack coming up this next year. On top of that, have my notepad. On top of that, he had a great conversion rate. Some are very comparable to Brenner, who also had a great conversion rate, at least as far as the team goes. Brenner's was right about 17.8%. Vasquez was at 16%. So imagine if he had more minutes and was converting goals at that rate, which is how many goals versus how many shots were taken. So if he were in the game taking just as many shots, I see no reason why he cannot have a breakout season this year. And then the other part was the minutes per goal. So his minutes per goal were 207 versus Brenner's 350. So that meant for every 207 minutes that he was in the game, he was scoring a goal. Meanwhile, Brenner took another 140 minutes or so to score a goal. We need to play the games to see if this will actually turn out. But if you were to keep up those same numbers, then we have a lot more goals, which is exactly what we need. As far as reasons why he may not have a breakout season, it's really all on him. I don't see him getting a ton of minutes this year, but the reason why he would get a ton of minutes is because he's converting his goals and he's making use of the chances that he's getting. So that's really what it comes down to. B. Vasquez, this is all on you. You got a fan in me now. Every time he comes in the game, I'm like, oh snaps, we're about to see a wonder goal. Number 2, our man Kyle Scott. So the reason why I think Kyle Scott,
He's gone. They let him go.
What do you mean he's gone?
Yep, they mutually agreed to terminate his contract.
Like August.
I know he just got here, but just get over it, man. Just let him go.
He trialed with us. He left. And he came back and said, okay, we agreed to terms. Let's do it. And then
either way, he's gone now. Back to the drawing board, buddy.
Yep. All right, number 2, Alvaro Barreal. And I think this one comes as no surprise. I think we all see that he has a ton of potential. It's just a matter of him putting it all together. Reasons why I think that Alvaro will have a breakout season this year. So the first one is the man is shooting. He was 3rd on the team as far as shots taken, and that's behind Brenner and Acosta. I think Brenner had 45, Acosta had 44, and Acosta had 38. So there's no reason why, if he keeps on shooting like that, he can't put numbers on the board. The second reason is, again, he shows a lot of flair on the team. Those pro players that I just mentioned before, he seems to play very well with. Whenever you see Acosta, Brenner, and Alvaro Barreal interacting, which are a big part of our attacking force, of course, those three are kind of whipping around the ball to each other without looking, and they seem to know exactly where each other's going to be and how to get it to that player. Those three can work together and make some magic happen in the midfield and the attacking third. I see no reason why Alvaro should not put more numbers on the board. The one big reason that I think why he may not put up those numbers is due to his conversion rate, and that's what held him back this past year. He only had 3 goals this past year, and out of those 38 shots. If he gets more shots on goal and converts those goals, then Alvaro should be able to have a fantastic year, and I don't think anyone's going to argue as to any reason as to why not. Again, we're rooting for you, Alvaro. The last player for me is Calvin Harris, and this one may be a bit of a long shot, but just hear me out. So the reason why, every time I was at a game and he got the ball, I would be tapping whoever I'm with on the shoulder, and I'm like, this guy's about to shoot. And lo and behold, he would shoot. I looked at his stats, and he actually only shot 4 times this past year, but every single one of them was on target. So he made the defense work, and he made the goalies work to stop him. If he had more minutes and kept on shooting, I see no reason why he can't drop a few, and he seems to have a real knack for getting to goal, and whenever he gets the ball, he's looking to attack and looking to shoot, and I just love that. So reason why not, first our minutes, he only had, I think he played in maybe half the games that we played last year, and he only played 443 minutes, so he had played in 16 different games, but all those minutes added up all together only equal to about 5 games altogether, 5 full 90-minute games. And then the second part is injuries. He was out a good amount of time with injuries as well, so he can stay healthy, and if he stays shooting, I see no reason why Calvin Harris, you know, this is our soccer player Calvin Harris, not, you know, DJ artist Calvin Harris. I'm sure he'll drop some hits too. All right, well, you guys please drop your comments down below. Let me know who you think might actually have a chance to break out this past season. I'll also talk about some of my honorable mentions. Of course, the first one is Brenner. Everyone, I'm sure, is waiting to hear his name as far as, you know, having a breakout season. He had a decent season this past year. It was his first year in the league. But with all due fairness, he had a breakout season to get here. Yes, I do want to see him go 10, 15 plus goals. And I actually have no reason to believe that he won't. It's just a matter of, you know, working. And I mean, if he needed any other reason why, it's pretty much because he needs it. And we have about, I don't know, at least 13 million reasons why he should put numbers on the board. The second one is Isaac Atanka. We've all talked about his high upside, and we're just waiting for it to come to fruition. So we shall see. Other than that, please like, comment, subscribe. I want to hear from you guys. And go FC Cincinnati, rooting for you. Go Bengals, rooting for you. Guys, be safe. Have a good one. Peace.